I was saying what all the time. You put these hearing aids in, and it's in that billboard that says you're old. You're on the way to the grave, and people don't like to put a billboard in their head that announces they're old.
Is that how you felt?
What?
Peter has so many stories, they're almost unbelievable. From his stint as a secret agent, to his adventures in Mongolia, to the time he rescued Aston Martin from bankruptcy. He'll literally talk your ear off, if you let him. He's a maverick businessman who is now facing the inevitable, hearing loss and aging. Peter's 78 years old, but he's not quite done innovating. You've always loved music.
I've always loved music. I suddenly realized when I got the hearing aids that I literally didn't enjoy it anymore because it was so distorted. Hearing aids have the distortion built into the system, and therefore how do we fix it? But you couldn't build what I needed in here.
Hearing aids can set you back more than $4,000, so they're expensive, they distort live music, and they're not exactly the accessory most people want to show off. So, Peter designed HearGlass.
There's one big place on your body is a place you can hide all kinds of things, and that's glasses frames.
In those frames, HearGlass has a high-fidelity audio system built in, and that helps capture the fuller range of sound.
In the glasses, we're using $30 microphones, 2 of them, that are the same that a pop singer would sing using the microphone that they're singing on the stage with. It's the best mic we can get. We're trying to get rid of the distortion.
HearGlass can be tuned with a mobile app. Peter's also developing a what button, a way to replay the last few seconds of any conversation. With customizable frames and earbuds, he wants HearGlass to become an affordable fashion accessory. He wants to make hearing aids, well, hip. What is it about hearing aids that people are so resistant to?
Most people think these are ugly and they don't want to wear them. Everybody has people in their family who are basically have a hearing problem. They also have parents who bought hearing aids and don't wear them. They put them in the sock drawer.
Okay, which way should we go?
Hello, gentlemen.
Which way is the restaurant?
What?
Which direction is the restaurant? This way? Okay.
The check one's over here.
Okay. What is it like walking around New York City, which is very noisy? Like, what is that like for you?
Lousy, but it's lousy for me and everybody else.
New York City has a noise problem. Subways, construction sites, loud bars surround our daily lives, and we're constantly exposed to dangerous sound levels, causing damage to our hearing. It's no surprise that over 30 million Americans suffer from hearing loss, and many wait years before seeking help. But HearGlass is still a prototype. Technically, it would fall into a new category of over-the-counter hearing aids rather than a true medical device. The FDA is still looking into that. For now, Peter's actively looking for investors, but he's been having some trouble getting people to listen. What has that process been like, fundraising?
Hardest thing I've ever done. Because if you go to a standard VC, they'd like to see the whole team together. High tech is supposed to be done by college dropouts in their 20s. Yeah, I look like an old geezer. It's amazing I could find your office without, and work a GPS and actually show up on time. Extraordinary achievement for somebody who's 78 years old.
So now do you take the HearGlass prototype and go to live music?
Oh yes, and I've done it. All of a sudden I realized I was really enjoying it and realized I was hearing it again. So it's very satisfying. I'm sorry, I'm demonstrating tears in my eyes and I can't crank this up on demand. It was an emotional moment.